One and all present here. Hope you are doing well. This is Catherine Master, designated as HOD of Career Development at Parul University. Would like to welcome you in this webinar. I would also like to extend my warm welcome to our speaker of the day, Dr. A. Saibala. He is designated as an HOD of Gayatri Vidya Parishad College, Visakhapatnam. In this situation, where financial backdrop have made us to work since graduation starts, that's how we came across the topic personal grooming, which implies skills and ability and other requirements to be successful in this competitive world. An individual personality defines the way of living as well as his career. So we are honored to welcome our guest speaker, Dr. A. Saibala ma'am, representing from such a well-known institute and with huge amount of experience. She shall enlighten us with the information and knowledge which will ensure inspiration to grow in your respective professional career. We welcome you, Saibala ma'am. Now it's all yours.
Good morning, one and all. Thank you so much, Catherine Master Ma'am, for a well short and crisp introduction of mine. Thank you so much. So, my dear students, all over the globe, I think there are many viewers for today's session, that is personal grooming. Oh, well, to start with personal grooming, we all know since our childhood we have been groomed well. No, you all might have reached the position of undergraduates, and till now you have been groomed well by your first teacher, that is your mother. We cannot deny that fact, right? Mother is our first teacher, and she is the one who nurtures us. She is the one who grooms us to face the world and to combat the challenges in our daily life, isn't it? So, my dear students, so grooming it starts from our childhood. In fact, when we take birth, mothers they start grooming us. If you would have seen any mother at home, who gave a birth to a child, a, a new infant baby is well nourished with all the moisturizers, baby powders, and baby oils, don't you? So, similarly, when you grow up and when you have to face the professional challenges in your career, you also have to groom them, to bloom them. Isn't it? So, take an example of a little tender plant in your home. You might have planted a sapling in the, what do you call it, the pot. Then, what would you do? After sowing a sapling in the pot, you would try to give it some water. Then you would change the place of the pot into a sunny place so that it has plenty of sunlight to grow well, isn't it? Similarly, as students, once you have reached this stage of undergraduation, and when you are ready to face the interview or what do you call it, the placement or whatever you say, when you are ready to face the outside world, by this time you should be nurtured, you should be groomed well. So, my topic goes on like this with the personal grooming. Let me present this. Hope this is visible. So, today I'm going to talk about the personal grooming, which reflects your personality to these strangers or to the person whom you meet in interviews. Okay, and you cannot deny the fact that employability skills has to be acquired at this age, isn't it? So let me start with this wonderful quotation by John Wooden. Professional grooming. It is a good coach. A good coach can change a game. A great coach can change a life, isn't it? And I feel this personal grooming is need OPR. Don't you think so? Employers, they hire people and they believe will fit into their organization. Skills, experience, and qualifications are important, but so are dress and grooming, isn't it? And your appearance expresses motivation and professionalism. Now, here I would like to say the first impression is always the best impression, isn't it? The day one of your college. How many of you won't show interest in combing your hair and selecting your best dress, nice dress from your wardrobe and go? Isn't it? Even I, so do I, isn't it? So, the first impression is always the best impression. Try to leave a best impression uh, when you meet the persons for the first time. And then let us talk about the physical appearance. Physical appearance, when we talk about physical appearance, see, you
Ma'am,
also,
kindly present your screen. It is not visible yet.
is it so? Give me a second, ma'am. Is it not visible, ma'am?
No, no.
Is it ready? Give me a second. Am I audible?
Yes, you are, ma'am.
Is it visible, ma'am? Hello?
No, ma'am,
Is it
no.
visible?
No,
No?
no, still not. Your entire screen, ma'am.
Yes, I'm sharing it, ma'am. Share your entire screen. Screen link is not. I'm logging in from my mobile, ma'am. Give me a second. Let's see. It was visible, ma'am. Uh, I'm so sorry. Madam, is it visible now?
Yeah, but still it is not proper.
I'm trying to log in from the mobile, ma'am. Give me a second.
Yeah, now it is, ma'am. Now it.
But I think I need to. Okay, ma'am, is it okay now?
Yeah, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am, is it visible now?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
I think I shall. I'll manage with this, ma'am. Okay. So, my dear students, is it audible too? Am I audible, ma'am? Hello?
Yeah, ma'am, audible, ma'am.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am,
Okay.
you're audible.
Thank you, thank you. So, my dear students, what I mean to say is this personal grooming is the need of the hour. We all know because we all are undergraduates, maybe doing the engineering, BBA, BCA, BSc, BCom, whatever the stream is. Your ultimate goal is to be employed. So this employability skill, if you enhance, then definitely you'll be getting a good placement. So my dear students, as I was telling you, the first impression is always the best impression. Try to leave a first impression by presenting yourself in a pleasantable manner. Hope you all understood. Presenting yourself in a pleasantable manner. See, when you see a rose, suppose you would have gone to a florist. Now you don't go for the flowers which are not good and which are not fresh. You would like to choose the fresh flowers to gift some someone, isn't it? And sometimes on Teachers' Day, you will be wishing your teachers with flowers. When you choose the best flowers to wish your teacher. Similarly, even the employers, they would be trying to choose the best person for their firms and organizations. So try to leave a first impression because it is the best impression. Okay, now, physical appearance, as I told you, with your physical appearance, you can leave the first impression. You know, most of us, we think, what is there? I have lots of experience. I know I have good communication skills. I have good soft skills. No, then what is there if I go funky with funky hairstyle and all funky things to the interview? Because I have seen a video recently. It has been rolled on mobiles for many days. Saying attitude. Now, a person walks into the interview room. The interviewer asks them to write something. The people who dress well, they all come and they'll be writing something or the other, poem, language, skill, that, this. But a person who is funky, who never paid for his dressing, eh, he presents himself good. But the person who never pays, dress for the occasion, he steps in and he hits the nail on the head, writing on something, SOMETHING, on the board. Okay, the purpose of the employer or what the employer is exactly expecting from the employee or the interviewee has been fulfilled. But please, my dear students, don't think all the employees would be thinking in the similar lines. Though these days the workplaces have extended, or welcomed all the informal dresses, but still the interview, they expect the conservative formal dressing for an interview. Okay, so my next slide talks about a picture is worth a thousand words, isn't it? When you look at the picture, you say, wow, how wonderful it is, how beautiful it is. You might have gone to a beach and sat on the pitfall enjoying the scenery. Then you would have thought, wow, what a serene atmosphere it has. Hmm. So remember this when preparing to meet a prospective employer. The picture you the picture you create will greatly influence your chances of being hired. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you open the door, the way you get in, the way you sit, everything needs a grooming. Here, I would like to share an example. I have been an expert with TCS committee when it has come for a placement in my college. So I was sitting there, and you know, uh, the first rank, the topper of BSc had stepped in. He answered all the things well, but the interviewer, he put him in the waiting list. Then, as you know, I have been enthusiastic to know why no for him. Then the interviewer, can you guess the answer which I got from the interviewer? Madam, the on the door knob of the door that is clearly written push. And the boy, before he was entering, he was trying to pull the door. The spontaneity, the presence of mind, because most of us will be nervous for the first time when we enter into in fact how many ever interviews we face, the same experience we all have, right? So you should groom yourself in such a way that you reduce your stress before you step into the interview room, because each and every minute detail matters a lot. Because see, if they want 10% out of 100, they will have their own ways of filtering people, isn't it? So all the 100 cannot be placed. So for this, you need to understand what kind of grooming you need. So be prepared to face the interview. Then what is grooming? Try to look attractive. Attractive not in the sense, having body colors, wearing yellow t-shirt with chenille, a brick red chenille pants and all. Please don't do that. Try to be attractive in your own way. Wear the dress that suits you. Okay. Then personal grooming is just as important as what you wear. And you may select the right clothes, but neglecting personal hygiene, it can ruin the image you wish to present. Most of us, we will be dressing in a nice manner. We will have matching things, everything matching. But when it comes to personal hygiene, we may ignore some facts, taking some things for granted. But each and everything will be scrupulously, minutely, detailedly observed by the interviewer. Okay, now as I said, dress to impress, and when I talk about the personal hygiene, face, how you have to maintain your face. Face is the index of the mind. You all know that, right? Don't you say? Don't you think? Face is the index of the mind, and face is the first point of contact when you meet someone, isn't it? So you don't need you don't need matter to make a good impression. Like how all the theater actors they undergo makeup, they take makeup. You need not take such kind of makeup, but have a mediocre, sober makeup, so that you will good impression on them. And then just keep your nostrils clean, your eyes crust free, eyebrows trimmed, and avoid unwanted facial hair. Okay, because all these things they make us conscious. Isn't it? When people they become conscious, they'll be stressed out, isn't it? Then they cannot present themselves well. And the next important thing is smile. When I talk about smile, my dear students, smile, not lol. I hope you all understand what is lol. May I accept somebody? Lol, laugh out loudly. We should not laugh. We should not laugh when we go for formal settings, isn't it? When you are in class, when a lecture is going on, will you laugh like a demon? Ha 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 ha. No, we don't, isn't it? So please maintain a simple, elegant, elegant smile on your face to impress others. फिर जो मुस्कुराहट है वो मेंटेन कीजिए. Okay, now then the skin. About your skin, as I told you, skin also matters a lot. You may think, for an interview, what if I go without having moisturizer? And what if my skin is not good? What if I have a lot of pimples and all. You cannot avoid all these pimples and other things, but you can make your face pleasant, isn't it? So keep your skin clean and moisturized. Okay, and then not sweaty or sticky. Okay, use good moisturized products to maintain the moisture in your skin, and then to keep your skin refreshed. Give try to give a fresh look. It also comes under grooming. Don't think all these will they come into grooming? Yes, they do, because first impression is always the best impression. Now, when we talk about hair, clean, trimmed, neatly combed or arranged and dry hair is suitable, isn't it? And keep a tidy hairstyle. Don't go with spikes and all in the hairstyles to an interview. Put a small simple band if you are a girl, and if you are a boy, try to comb your hair properly, perfectly, and then go. Don't apply too much oil and don't try to scratch your head. Some people we do have a tendency to scratch our head when we don't get an answer. When we are bewildered or confused, we do this kind of acts which are not right. Ah, and bangs are okay unless you are spending too much time pushing your bangs away from your face. No, having punks, pushing them back all the time, and setting your hair when you're talking to the interviewer. These are all the don'ts. Please don't do that. Okay, avoid scratching the scalp and setting the hair all the time. Please do avoid scratching. Now, because it gives an implication that we are not confident and we don't know the answer. So, though you know the answer, if you start scratching your scalp, it may remind them monkeys. Please don't do such acts. Okay, and when it comes to nails, no, I do love nail polish and but please, it's not a function or a marriage, so don't try to exhibit too much. The nail arts, don't have nail arts because these days these are all trending, isn't it? So nail art is great, but clean the dirt under your nails. Cut nails in shape that doesn't resemble talent. Okay, and please don't bite nails again. It implies your nervousness. No, most of the students I've seen when we ask some questions in the classroom, they start kicking the pen or biting the nail or scratching the head. All these they implies a lower confidence. So try to manage this. Okay, don't bite nails. Maintain neat, clean, and trimmed nails. Maintain neat, clean, and trimmed nails. Some people they have a tendency to habit of growing nails. Isn't it? It's good, but for such interviews, you need to groom in this area also. Then the most important area is feet. These are the most neglected areas. We think that it is not visible, so we don't take much care of our feet. But we don't know. Oh, there might be a time when suddenly you may have to tie your shoe or put your ring or something under your feet. Then suddenly somebody might be observing you. So please, when it comes to feet, no cracked heels. Apply some moisturizer, cream, maintain. Even for your health, personal health, it is very, very important, right? And no dirty toenails. Remember to clean in between the toes. Avoid smelly socks. Before you step into the interview room, check that your socks is not the used ones. You're wearing the used ones because the used socks, you know, it produces a fishy kind of smell. Please don't. Okay. And then, if you need to sweat too, if you tend to sweat too much, some people, because of their personal health, if they have thyroid or something, they have a tendency of sweating hands and feet. So for those, please, before you wear your shoes, with some baby powder or a talcum powder so that it absorbs all the sweat and it won't smell. Okay, and then uh, it will definitely help you not to feel self-conscious about your sweaty feet, and that will help you focus your mind on other important tasks around you. See, if you have any problem in your feet or scalp, then it won't allow you to concentrate on your work, whatever work it might be. It might be facing an interview, it might be doing something, it might be talking to an official. You might be, deviated. So please make it a point to take good care of your personal hygiene. Groom there too. And clothes, when I talk about clothes, well-fitting and comfortable clothes should be worn. That's the golden rule among all personal grooming. No, sometimes dress for the occasion I say. No, you should wear the fit clothes. Don't imagine yourself that it will fit me and I look attractive in these clothes and don't wear that. Uh, don't have that kind of attitude that you go for an interview. No, suppose if you are going to marriage, you may wear gagras and lehengas. And even if you go for dandiya, October in the Durga Navratri, you all play this, no? Dandiya. Even I've seen and I participated in Gujarati community here. I love to play dandiya. Then I never went in a Punjab dress or in the pattu sari. I used to take a gagra and I used to wear a okay. So I used to buy a designed gagra to play the dandiya because it is the occasion to wear, and I could not go to the classroom in the same attire. Do you expect me to go to the classroom and teach in the same attire directly from the Dandiya function? No. Similarly, there is an occasion. Dress according to the occasion. If you are going to a marriage, you can, if boys, you can wear pajamas, these are turbans and all, and girls, wonderful long frocks, long gowns, or pattu sarees, whatever. But when you go to college, you will go in casuals, right? But when you go to an interview, you should go in fit clothes. The choice of clothes must be good. You may go with a jeans and a short kurti, and the color of the kurti must be moderate. Correct. The screen time of the mobile is okay. So please dress for the occasion, right? And now always wear the clothes of your size, not the size you want to be. Okay. Nowadays we all are trying for zero size, but we may not. And please wear ironed clothes. They look neat. And then choose medium colors, not the gaudy, showy colors. Please choose some medium color like sky blue, dusky pink, all these. Try to wear these kind of colors. Groom your dress in such a way that you will look pleasant in that dress, not a showy or gaudy in your dress. Then what kind of shoes that you wear? Wear shoes that don't make you limp or drag your feet. Sometimes exercise if the shoes are very tight, you might be, they may, you may be discomfort. They give you discomfort and you may not walk properly if you don't wear proper shoes. It, and wear shoes are according to your age. Don't try to borrow Crocs and all the kinds of shoes from your children or from others or buy from the shops. Then comes the teeth and breathe. All of you please show me your teeth. E. So when I teach phonetics, when I teach the long vowel sound E, when I ask my students to show their teeth and I crack a joke sometimes with it. You should have brushed them properly. Okay. So brush and fresh breath your teeth every day. Since childhood we have been taught brush your teeth twice a day. And how many of us really follow that? No? So keep your teeth clean, neat and clean. And beware of foods which may leave the breath odor. And gargle your mouth after every meal and brush your teeth twice a day and dentist visitation twice in a year. Beware of tobacco, alcohol, and coffee orders. And use a breath mint if needed. Always carry a breath refreshment. So, see that your food is neat and clean and avoid the spicy and all varieties of food before you go and meet some official people, formal people. Okay, and for this, you can try a mouth refreshener, or you can even chew something, mint or something, but not at the time of interview. Okay, before you go to interview, you need to even drink plenty of water, which helps for good digestion. If there is indigestion, then your mouth smells. Please avoid certain things. Don't eat masala foods, chicken, mutton, all these kinds of food before the day you go to the interview. So groom your food habits in such a way that it won't make inconvenient to you. Okay. Now about your body. See, freshly bathed, showered body every every day we do that, and then fresh use deodorant. Some see depending upon the types of the body. Some people really need these deodorants, but people they think what is there, they don't like all these. You should avoid such things. Change your attitude, nurture yourself. No, because you have to be presentable and pleasantable. Then you need to know something, do something for your good. So try to use a deodorant if you have a typical body odor. Okay. And remove body piercings, tongue rings, covers and cover tattoos if you like. These days, I see even in the video what that I am talking about, the interviewer had welcomed the person with all these things, piercings and tattoos and all. But he had seen his skill. But as I told you, not all the interviewers will be in the similar kind. So please uh, don't have remove if you have all these tattoos on it. You cannot remove a tattoo, but if you have a piercing here, or somewhere here, please try to remove that. And if you have some tattoos, try to cover with a stone or something like that. Okay, they don't measure your skill, but they leave an impression on the others. Okay, then makeup. As I told you earlier, please have a simple makeup which is necessary for that uh, setting, situation. Okay, even makeup for the marriages, for official, for outing, you have a different set of makeups. So especially girls like me, I always be proud because my name is Bala and I'll be the everlasting girl. So please don't apply much makeup. Be a moderate when you go for an interview. Then let me talk about perfumes and colognes, aftershave creams, and all. Perfumes not with a pungent smell. Some you may like a perfume, but it should suit the occasion. Please remember this thing. Now you are going for an interview, not to attend a marriage or some other occasion. So please use sparingly or none at all. Your scent should not linger after you leave the room. Might have experienced this when you leave the lift, elevator. We all use elevator, right? Sometimes as soon as you enter an elevator, you get that pungent smell which makes you gives you a rambling sensation. right? So please try to avoid using these when you go attend an interview. Okay, and if you think so, then have a lighter. Please take out the fragrance before you use them. And last but not the least, accept the way. Okay, accept the way you are. That will help you boost your confidence levels even more. Please try to accept the way you are. Some people they think that I am fat, I am thin, I am black. The interview is nothing to do with your this personality. No, he will be always looking into that personality where you can exhibit your talents and your skills, isn't it? But along with that, this training is also needed. But don't think only this will make a difference. Okay, now because I have come across many students who have been lower at confidence when they are not good. They think that they are not beautiful, they are not handsome, they are not tall like the other fellow, they are not what do you call perfect like John Abraham or Aishwarya Rai. No, they are different. We are different, and each and every individual we have our own talents, but only thinking about few things that we lack, we should not lose our confidence. So I would like to give you some more tips which I have made the points. Yeah, and let's see the time. Yes. So accept the way you are, and don't think. If I would have been like him, if I would have been like her, I would have got it. I would have selected. No, they don't select a person because of their beauty or anything. They don't look at that side, isn't it? So please be confident and accept the way you are and try to give the best what you can. These will definitely help you to be successful in placement and cracking the interviews and getting the placements. Now, let me talk about the groom with your communication. My next point is groom with your communication. Sometimes I come across students who say, "Ma'am, my communication skills are not that good. I'm not perfect in English. I'm from Indian medium background. I'm from Telugu medium." So it doesn't matter what background you are from, but all that matters is your interest in zeal. Isn't it? If you are really interested in learning some new language, you can easily learn. But what stops you is your hesitation. Simple. So try to be good at communication skills. Please do attend all the English and communication skills classes. Don't take them your teachers for granted because they try to groom you in the classroom. Once you step out of the college, then you come to know the value of that, thinking that if I would have attended the class, I would have selected more. Because I have come across such students who call me after stepping out the college. Okay, so it's not a picture of the baki hai. Okay, I'll be stopping this presentation and I'll go with the verbal. Okay, so don't think that you cannot speak English, you are not good at English, you cannot learn English. Where there is a will, there is a way. जान है तो जहान है आप सबको आता है हम सब सीख सकते हैं isn't it? We have the ability because we are not less than any. Please fill this confidence in you. Your teachers will be trying persistently, consistently, constantly trying to fill this confidence in you. It is you that you have to receive it in a proper manner. I don't know how many of you are listening to this. Now, whoever is listening, please do follow your teachers, whatever they say. Please do follow whatever the task that they give. They may ask you to tell a simple rhyme, but please be confident in telling the rhyme. Don't just give them excuses. Make excuses and don't just so please don't just make excuses saying I cannot now, my throat is not well, all these things. When your teacher says something, you know, blindly you should follow. Then definitely you can groom them because the teachers are the one after the parents. No, as I told you, the mother is the first teacher. After the mother, then the father, the parents, then the guru. Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. So, first, your mother being the first teacher, she nurtures you, grooms you in such a manner, you know, so that you present well in the society, isn't it? Even your father in certain ways, and the teacher, some more ways he or she tries to mold you in the classrooms. They try to chisel you, shape you in the classrooms. Please listen to them, follow them. Don't just deny them. Okay. And if you follow your teachers, elders, then you can be successful in your life. Okay. When I talk about the groom with your communication, the first thing I should tell you how well you communicate in the formal settings. We all have been aware there will be formal as well as informal settings. Right? So informal settings, Manisha, do I have time? Can I continue? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. You have time. Yes, ma'am.
I'll continue. Thank you. So we all have formal and informal settings, right? So formal settings are like in the college, the classroom, the office, the organizations. These are all formal settings. What are informal settings? When you go hang out with your friends, when you go to a party, when you go to a beach, when you go to Sardar Vallabhai Patel statue, which has been erected by the Modi ji. No, all these, when you hang out there, these places, those are all informal. When you hang out with your friends, you may not follow certain communicative rules, but when it is formal, when you attend an interview, when you attend a class, when you talk to your teacher, when you talk to your employer, then you must be very careful. And the word is like a sword. Once you slip your tongue, you can never take it back, right? So you should be very careful with the vocabulary and the communication or the sentences that we use. And don't try to be verbose. Some people they try to be verbose. Now verbose means using dictionary turning words, and for each and every word that they use. Sorry to Sasitaru sir, I don't know whether it is an appreciation or something else, but if you read Sasitaru's blogs, yeah, I have to refer many times the dictionary, isn't it? Similarly, if you are incomprehensive when you talk, when it uses each other, yeah, try to be simple. Try to be lucid. Try to be plain when you talk to the people. Your speech, your talk, the sentences, the words that you use should be comprehensive to others. What is the point if the words or the sentences or the lecture that we give is incomprehensive to others? Isn't it? So maintain a clarity, but don't be verbose. Okay, and the next point I would like to say is no to say no properly. K-N-O-W, no, to say N-O, no. Most of us, we don't know to say no properly. No, it creates consequences. Sometimes you might be busy with your work when somebody asks you to do something for them. But there is a way for everything to express everything. You just cannot say blindly, no, I cannot do that. Isn't it? There is a way to say, there is a way to express everything. Isn't it? If your teacher asks you something, Pradeep or Kunal, could you please, or Jitin, could you please attend the class tomorrow? Or could you please join the link which I share with you tomorrow by 12? And could you please ask the other students to join? And if you really don't have time, if you really have some other work, you just cannot say, no, ma'am, I'm very busy. Could you speak like this? No, you cannot speak like that, isn't it? How would you say, Catherine, ma'am, I have some urgent work and I'm afraid that I may not attend the webinar tomorrow. But I will see on as soon as I finish my work. As you said, it long from 12 to 1. So if I finish my work by 12:15 or 12:30, I will definitely join. This is the way to say it. Then even Catherine ma'am will feel happy, isn't it? Because otherwise what she would think, see, I took many pains to arrange this webinar and I asked the students to join and these people, they are taking excuses. Isn't it? So never ever let others think in such way. Groom your words. Make a choice of vocabulary which pleases others. Satyam Briyat, Priyam Briyat, Briyat, Satyam Apriyat. Now, even if you would like to say some truth, you know, tell it suppose you would like to tell me I'm fat. In spite of telling me, Salaman, you're fat, you can say that, Mom, you look so chubby. Isn't it? The same thing you have conveyed in a different manner, in a polite manner, the way which I would like. So both the cases you were trying to say that I'm fat, isn't it? But I would like to choose the second one. I would welcome the second sentence rather than the first one. Who would like to be? Which woman would like to be commented like that? Isn't it? So, what I mean to say is no to say no properly. KNOW, I quote, KNOW, no to say no properly. And there is a saying, there is a sloka in Sanskrit. All of you please do underline our ancestors, our culture, our tradition. It always try to groom us properly, in a proper, perfect manner. In this, I would like to recite one sloka from Vedas, which goes like this. Vaskrena Vapusha Vacha Vidyaya Vinayena cha Vakaram Panchavan Panchabhiryukta Naro Bhavati Pujita. I don't know how many of you have really opted Sanskrit for real learning. Because most of us, we opt Sanskrit for good marks, right? So let me tell you, Vastrena Vapusha Vacha. Vastra means the way you dress. Vapusha, the expression. Aharya, you know the expressions, the facial expressions that we produce through our face, the gestures, the body language, all these. And then vacha, the words that we utter, the words that we speak. And the fourth one is vidya, education that we receive, the knowledge that we receive, the education that we have, the knowledge that the wisdom that we have, and then Vinaya. What is Vinaya? You all might be like, right? Vinaya means nothing but humility, humble, being humble. Now, all these five qualities, which starts with va in Sanskrit. The sound Vasprena Vapusha Vacha Vidya Vinaya. If you look at the sound phonemes, all the phonemes they start with the sound word. So the person who has all these five qualities will be respected on the globe. He will be definitely respected on the in the world. Okay, so my dear students, I would like all of you to acquire these qualities, you know, to be dressed well, to be dressed for the occasion, and Vakusha, to deliver good expressions. You know, when people they come across some people whom they don't like, or the teacher whom they don't like, they frown and they put their faces like this. No, the expression hurts others. You don't like that person, you need not express it, isn't it? You're not gaining anything about from that. So please be good to all. Make sure good features, good expressions. Good expressions leave good impressions, and good impressions make good relations. Please keep this in mind. And vacha, the words that you utter, the choice of words. I have seen many students using slang. Don't forget, there will be thousand eyes which will be observing you. So when you are in the campus or outside the campus, please make a choice of good words which leaves impression on others, because most of them, they will judge your character in a minute with the choice of words that we use. I've seen many people mama macha अबे अजय ना ऐसे जैसे बातें करते हैं, लेकिन ऐसे वैसे बातें अपने दोस्तों के साथ ही करना चाहिए, not with all. Okay, and please be careful. See the environment, see this formal and informal setting when you speak. Then, Vacha has been complete. Vidya. You all are here in Parul University or in Gayatri College or in any college or school only to receive good education. We are ready to give you good education. It is that you have to decide. You that have to decide whether you will receive and become a good person and leave good impression and be successful or not. So please try to uh, uh, try to be attentive and learn things. Okay, because education is the panacea for all many problems. Okay, and then Vinaya. Now, though you are wise, though you are a scholar, though you are a president or a vice president or a chief minister or some or the other vice chancellor or a head or somebody else, this humble humility, it keeps you at the benefit. If you have position and you start scolding all, and nobody would like you, isn't it? Now be polite though you reach the benefits. That will make you a good person with good character. This if you groom yourself in all these matters, acquiring all these qualities, then you can be a good, very good person, and definitely you can crack the jobs. It may not be in one, but you may have always a choice, isn't it? So, my dear students, I want all of you to, practice what you have learned today. I, you might have listened only few things, you might have grabbed only few, but with these few, make a new life, make a life of new, which will make you excel in your career as well as your lives. Hope my 1 hour is done. Madhu, can I continue? Shall I? 5 more minutes? Can I have five more minutes? Yes, students? Okay. And then I'm going to give you some tips at the end. As I was telling you, it is like a quick revision of what you have learned. Catherine, ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
Manisha,
Yes,
can I
ma'am.
continue for 5 more minutes?
Five
Five more
more minutes.
minutes?
Uh,
Uh,
okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Orange, shall I, if you want. Okay, I'll take only 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Yes, ma'am. Thank you
Yeah,
so much. Thank you
I
so
know,
much.
I know.
Yes, ma'am.
So, I have jotted out some basic guidelines to follow. My dear students, please give a give thy ear, because these are very, very important. And if you learn this, you can be successful. So be clean and neat, including your fingernails, teeth, shoes, hair, and face. Conservative two-piece business suit in a basic color to attend an interview. And empty your pockets, no bulges or tinkling coins, keys, etc. I forgot to tell this. So no gum, candy, or cigarettes. Okay. Light briefcase or portfolio case is enough to carry to the room. And no visible body piercings, as I already said, and no colognes or no heavy jewelry. Okay, and arrive 10 minutes early and arrive alone. Don't forget to have a pasted smile on your face and try to be friendly. And before you go to interview the persons you meet in the launch, and demonstrate a positive attitude. Use a good eye contact with them when the people talk to you. Try to look into their faces. Now if you look somewhere else, it shows you that you are disinterested to listen to them. Okay, don't do that. And use good eye contact, shake hands firmly. Now, most of them, they just touch their hands like jellyfish and take back. And in this corona time, please no shake hands, please. Our namaste, culture speaks. Okay? But if it is a foreign company and the other person, they don't hesitate, you give them a firm shake hand. Okay? And use good manners, don't interrupt and don't argue. Don't chew gum. Take resumes or other uh, print information and click. Okay. Hope uh, in this 1 hour talk, at least you might have got some knowledge. And thank you so much, the Parul University, the Vice Chancellor, and the Deans, Heads, and especially Catherine ma'am. I thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to meet a new set of students from Gujarat. Kencho Machema. This is what I learned from one of my Gujarati friends to interact with the students. And
Thank
thank
you.
you, Manisha, too. And Jitin, you had given me the technical support. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for the very encouraging and informative session. I over to you, Manisha, ma'am.
Good afternoon to everybody. I would like to thank our chief guest for the day, Dr. A. Sai Bala ma'am. I also thank our respected senior director, Santosh Nair sir, and to all the enthusiastic participants. It is such an honor for me to thank all the dignitaries present here. I would like to express my gratitude to all the esteemed delegates of the webinar for their presence and contribution to make this webinar a great success. I extend my gratitude to our honorable guest speaker, Dr. Sai Bala, head of the department, Gayatri Vidya Parishad Degree and PG College, to take out time from her busy schedule to grace the event. Thank you for inspiring and encouraging us with your words on this special day, ma'am. A special thanks to our principal, Dr. Vipul Itaria of Parul University, for providing immense support to make the webinar successful. I extend my gratitude to Catherine Master, Head of the Department, Career Development Cell, Parul Institute of Engineering and Technology, to organize a webinar even amidst the pandemic. I must thank the organizing team, volunteers for working hard for the past few days to make this webinar successful. I congratulate all the participants for their active participations. Thank you. Thank you everyone once again for making it a great success. Long live Parul.
So nice of you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, Manish.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Have a great
Thank you,
day
ma'am.
ahead. Thank you.
Thank you
Really,
very much.
really, it's a wonderful day even for me. I have met many scholars online. and I'll be looking forward to the further things too.
Sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Absolutely.
Can I leave the call?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you very much,
Thank
ma'am.
you all. Sarji, as per Banda, thank you, sir.